Here we go. Sam works part-time at a pet store, makes $9.25 an hour. Suppose Sam gets a raise of $2.39 per hour. How much would she earn if she worked 15.75 hours? So let's see. So she works, or she, I'm not hearing. Hang on a second. All right, so here we go. $9.25 was what she made. She got a raise. A raise means something happened like that. So it's an addition for the first part. 4 goes 1 is 6. Dot, bring the decimal down, 9 to 11. So remember, in addition, it's very important for you to add, or I'm sorry, to line up your decimals because you want to add same place values. So that's what she makes now. She no longer makes $9.25. Instead, she makes $11.64. Now, she wants to know how much she's going to take home after working 15 hours, 15.75 hours. Okay, it's a long multiplication problem, but nevertheless, it's not that difficult. So let me just bring this down a little bit. So 4 and 5 is 20, carry the 2, 30, 32, carry the 3, it's 8, and 5. Before you start the next line, make sure you add a 0 here. 7 and 4 is 28, goes 2. 42, 44 goes 4, 11 goes 1, 8. I'm going to add 2 zeros this time. 5 and 4 is 20, goes 2, 30, 32, goes 3 is 8, and 5. So, and then we're going to need the last one, the 1. We're going to add 3 zeros. We added 1, we added 2, so we're going to add 1, 2, 3 zeros, and then I'm going to start multiplying the 4. 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 1 again. Long multiplication problem, yes, absolutely right. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot here, this has 2 decimal places. This has 2 decimal places, which gives me a total of 4. So my answer should have 4 decimal places. Let's add this up. 0, 6, 12, carry the 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 4, 13, carry the 1 again. That would be 23, carry 2. That would be 5, 6, 7, 8. And that 1 at the right. 4 decimal places would meet 1, 2, 3, 4. And over here. So she would make 183.3260. Because this is money, we're going to cut it off right here because it should only have 2 decimal places. So definitely 183.30, and you got to determine if that's going to be a 32 or 33. Well, that 6 has enough power to move this 2 to a 3. So final answer, after 15.75 hours, she's going to make $182.33. Okay, so long problem in the multiplication part of it, but just simple. Okay, nothing complicated. It's just a little bit longer. Okay, so 183.33 is what she made. Next question. It'll take Mr. Cho 10.5 hours to make a model airplane. Actually make these planes. Each day he works 1 1/4 hours on the airplane. After he finished working yesterday, he had 2 2/5 hours of work left to do. So how many days have I worked so far? Okay, if I only have 2 2/5 hours of work left, I probably did some work already. So try to show it to you this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11, but that's in a half. So I want to show you that every time, so this is hours. Every time I work, because obviously I have other things to do, every time I work 1 1/4, just about here, that's 1 day. Okay, so if I were to work another 1 1/4, this would be 3/4. Okay, so this would be 3/4, and I would need 3, 4, 5.5. So that would be another day. So every time I work 1 1/4 hours, that means 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, etc., etc. So 10.5. This is a division problem. How many times can 1 1/4 fit into 10.5? Will give me the number of days that it's going to take me to complete this airplane. change this also to the improper fraction. 2 times 10 is 20. 21 plus 1 is 21 over 2. Divided by 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1, 5 over 4. You notice they are different denominators, so let's find something common. In this case, it's 4. That's already a 4, so no worries. This is times 2. This is times 2. That gives you 42. Once our denominators are the same, we can cross them out because they're the same units. And this can be written as a fraction as 42 over 5. It's an improper fraction. We can change the mixed number, and that gives you 8 and 2/5. So, in terms of days, it's going to take me 8 and 2/5 days to work, to finish the airplane. Okay? Now, how much time here says that I have 2 and 2/5 work to do. So that means that out of the 8 and 2/5 days, I have this much left. So, which means that if I have that left, I can subtract these two. You know that 2/5 minus 2/5 is 0. 8 minus 2 is 6. So, it obviously means that I've worked on this for 6 days already, and I have this much left to go. Okay, so the answer to this problem is 6 days. Moving on. This is a coffee shop 3.5 miles away. Your little brother can only walk 3/4 of a mile in 1 hour. How little your brother is, let's make him very little. If he continues at this rate, how long will it be until he reaches the coffee shop? So 3.5 miles for very little kids, a long way to go. So, how long will it take to get there? Well, again, if you use a number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, here's your distance from here all the way to the coffee shop. That's 3.5 miles. Your little brother takes 3/4. In 1 hour, he walks this much. That's 1 hour. Another hour, it would be another 3/4, which would take him to 1.5. Another hour. So, how long, at that speed that he's walking right now, which is 3/4 of a mile every hour, how long would it take for him to reach all the way here, which is the coffee shop where you're waiting? Don't ask me why he's walking by himself. So, again, it's a division problem. 3.5 divided by 3/4. Okay. The number of times that 3/4 fits in 3.5 will give you the total number of hours. Times plus 3, 2, 3, 6 plus 1, 7 over 2 divided by 3/4. Again, our denominators should be 4, the LCM. This changes to 4, so it's 2 times 2. So the top is times 2. 7 times 2 is 14. No changes are necessary. Cross, cross, because the denominators are the same. 14 over 3, which if we change that improper fraction to a whole number would be 3 goes in 14. Oops, not 3 times. It goes in 4 times, which is 12. 2 left over, and 3. So if your little brother had to walk, it would take him 4 2/3 of an hour to get there. Okay? Next one. Alexa and her 2 sisters are having leftovers. They have 4/5 of a pizza from last night. How much of the pizza will each get? Well, there's 3 people, first of all. And let me draw the pizza. Something that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for whatever reason, they didn't eat too much last night. And this is how much they have right now. 4/5. How are they going to share equally among 3 people? Well, they definitely can get 1 slice each, and we have to cut the last one. Okay. So it didn't say to model, but if you were to model, this is what you would do. 3/4, you cut it here once. That goes for the first sister. The middle row would go for the second sister, and the last one to the third sister. So you can write A for the first sister, B, and B for the second sister, and the third sister gets this one. So how much will they each get? Well, the first sister got 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of how many slices in total? 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 15. So each sister will get that much. Your number sentence should look like this. 4/5 is what you have, and you want to divide it into among 3 people. Okay, that's your number sentence, and that equals 4/15. Now, because it didn't specify which way, this would have been completely acceptable if you do the drawings, or if you didn't want to do the drawings and you want to find a common denominator. Here's 4/5 divided by 3. Let's put the 3 over 1 to make it into a fraction. Find a common denominator, which is 5. That one's already a 5, no worries. Times 5 over here. Times 5 over here. So 3 times 5 is 15. Cross, cross, and you write the top as a fraction. You get 4/15. It's a proper fraction, so we're done. We don't have to simplify. So again, you notice that this is the same answer as this one. So each sister got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces out of the available 15. Okay, and that's that. Wait, yeah,